Have you ever wondered whether AI could pass a Silicon Valley job interview? Not a simple coding test. I'm talking about the kind of interview used by top tech companies to filter thousands of applicants for jobs worth hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Today, we're putting Claude AI to the test. No special treatment. No easy questions. Just real interview-style challenges that have made human candidates sweat for decades. Can AI beat them? Or will it completely fall apart under pressure? Let's find out. Before we begin, here's something crazy. Many experienced software engineers spend months preparing for these interviews. Some practice every day. Some fail multiple times before finally getting hired. And yet Claude has never attended a university. Never written production software. Never sat through a real interview. So this should be interesting. Challenge number 1. A classic problem often used in technical screenings. The goal is simple. Find two numbers in a list that add up to a target value. Most junior developers can solve it. The real question is whether Claude can solve it efficiently. I gave Claude the challenge. Within seconds it produced a working solution. Not only that, it explained exactly why its approach was faster than the most obvious method. First challenge passed. But that was the easy part. Let's increase the difficulty. Challenge number 2. Now we're dealing with algorithms. The type of question designed to test logic, problem solving, and efficiency. These are the questions that separate average candidates from exceptional ones. Again, Claude generated a correct answer. Again, it explained its reasoning clearly. At this point, things were looking surprisingly good. But solving coding problems is only one part of a real interview. The next challenge is where many candidates struggle. System design. Imagine you're asked to build a video platform capable of serving millions of users around the world. How would you handle storage? How would you handle performance? How would you prevent outages? These questions don't have one perfect answer. Interviewers want to see how you think. Claude responded with a surprisingly detailed architecture. Databases. Caching systems. Load balancers. Content delivery networks. Monitoring tools. Everything was structured logically. Was it perfect? No, but it was far better than many answers candidates give under pressure. At this point I started wondering if AI might actually pass a real interview. So I decided to stop playing fair. Challenge number 4. An intentionally confusing problem. Missing information. Ambiguous requirements. Contradictory instructions. The type of question that frustrates both humans and machines. And finally, Claude showed a weakness. Instead of asking enough clarifying questions, it made assumptions. Some were reasonable. Others led it down the wrong path. The solution still looked impressive. But it wasn't solving the problem I intended. And that's important. Because real-world software isn't just about writing code. It's about understanding messy human requirements. Something AI still struggles with. So what did we learn? Claude is incredibly fast. Its explanations are often better than those given by human candidates. It can solve many technical problems in seconds. And for learning programming, debugging code, and understanding algorithms, it's an amazing tool. But passing an interview isn't only about intelligence. It's about communication, judgment, clarification, understanding what people actually mean, not just what they say. That's where humans still have an advantage. At least for now. The scary part? AI is improving every month. The weaknesses we saw today may not exist a year from now. Which raises a bigger question. If AI can already solve coding challenges used by some of the world's most competitive companies, what happens when it gets even better? Let me know in the comments. Would you trust AI to pass a real job interview on your behalf? And if you enjoyed this experiment, subscribe. Next time, we're testing AI against an even tougher challenge. And the results might surprise you.